Hey, yeah, if you're in maybe an espresso. Espresso. Mmm. It's real good. Alright, you ready? You ready, Skip? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, it's the Squirrel Report. I am Clark Pickens, the head nut here at friendsofsquirrels.org, and as always, if you like these videos, make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to keep informed of what's going on here at the Squirrel Refuge, do hit the subscribe button. So squirrel count today is 56. Skip and I, as you know how we do this, Skip goes out and counts, I go out and count, and then we come back and reconcile. We did not match, so we had to go out and do a recount. Usually if it's within 1 or 2, we'll do it'll take the average and all that. But I was like in the 40s and he was in the 60s, and so it was way off. So we counted again, and then we both came back and got 56. Can you believe that? So we nailed it on the back. So we're at 56. That's a fine number for right now. We are certainly not even at capacity. We've seen it up in the 100 before. So also we added some acreage within the last 6 months. Got some Forest Service land. They actually donated it right to us. So we're now tending a little bit farther out, and so it's got potential for many more critters coming in and out. So I want to give you all an update on the electric wire. As you, if you're following along, we have the neighbor cats doing the catch and release back down to the Humane Society. That is still a thing, but the other thing we're doing is we're going to install an electric wire. We're testing that. We want to do a low voltage where not near the fence, near the disputed area, so that if a squirrel were to touch it, it wouldn't hurt them, but they would know, hey, don't touch that. And then the area right on the fence, on the border between our area and the neighbors, that's going to be a higher voltage that would probably singe a squirrel and definitely tick off a cat. Think we should be doing this in the rain? Ow! Too much, Skip. Too much. Take it down. So that's the idea, and we are just testing. We are being real cautious about this because we do not want any fatalities on the squirrel side. So, because what could happen, is this cat's down on our side, a squirrel runs for safety and ends up, inadvertently getting zapped on our end. And the whole idea here is to stop the madness, not create a new form of madness. So I don't even know if this is going to work. Hopefully we can come up with a different cat resolution, but this is plan B, and we're running with it. If you guys have ideas for plan C, by all means, go ahead and hit me up on the feedback, or leave a comment or whatever. In others goings on, so Papa, many of you know, my Papa's in a home back in Montana. He's the man who raised me to be all about squirrel. He was a squirrel eater. We were all squirrel eaters when we were young. I am reformed, and now I'm a squirrel savior. But he'll get the taste for squirrel, and he's at a nursing home in Montana. He's got some dementia, but he was out on a walk. It was a guided walk with the group, and by God, if he didn't see a squirrel and just is on instinct or whatever it is, he just went for it and just darted off. And but God, there weren't enough orderlies out there to keep everyone in line and do a search party, so they let him go. They dropped a cone. Is that what they do? They drop a cone, something, a flag or a cone, and so then the search and rescue could come back. And about an hour or two later, they came back. It was not too cold. They wouldn't have been out there if it was too cold, but he was just out there. And by God, he had gone up halfway up a tree and was making squirrel call noises, doing the, this is our sponsor this week, actually, the Buster. He can do it himself. That's how good he is. He's up on a tree making squirrel noises, and he's got 3 or 4 search rescues around him, and they've got a net, and they finally coax him down and get him back. And he He didn't catch a squirrel or any that we know of, but anyway, Papa. I guess once it's in your blood, you know, it's in your blood. So they give me an update every once in a while. We visited him over the summer, and I don't think he knew who we even were, but it's sad. But he's a pretty much an awful old man, so I don't really care the whole bunch. Except, you know, he's my blood, so we'll check in on him. But man, I bet that was funny. I skipped going up there and seeing him up that tree. Espresso. Yeah, so that brings us to the sponsor. This week's sponsor is the Squirrel Buster Call. This is the one I use, and if you're now, they designed this, of course, for squirrel hunters, which is not something that I recommend you do because I would frown upon that. But this is if you want to bring the squirrels around. Hey squirrels, it's time to eat. We got some filberts, some hazelnuts, we got some corn, we got put out in a watermelon. I'll just, and they come running. They know. Well, they know it's old Skippy and old Clarky out there feeding them. So they come down. Anyway, if you want to get yourself one of these, I highly recommend it. You can go over to friendsofsquirrels.org/sponsors. And that's where everybody sponsors the show. They have a little spot over there, and you can go over and click over and get yourself one. So you support the show. You support Squirrel, the squirrel habitat and culture and all that. So go check that out. That's about everything for this time, though. I do want to let you know if you have any questions or suggestions. You can call me on my Nokia, and the number is 503-438-7775. You can also hit me on the Twitter. It is at FO Squirrels. That's for Friends of Squirrels. FO Squirrels. That is everything for this time, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate everyone's interest in what's going on down here at the refuge. And until next time, I am Clark Pickens. I'm the head nut here at friendsofsquirrels.org. All right, Skip. I gotta run to the bathroom. This is giving me a little rumble in my tummy. Oh.